We're at Montech. They've got a bunch of casings and also an AIO to show off. Let's go straight to the big one, the Montech King 95 Mega Pro. Let's go. Okay guys, this is the big bad boy, the Montech King 95 Mega Pro. It's the bigger brother of the Montech King 95. It shares a few similarities to its previous generation. I mean the smaller sibling. First thing, you've got the curved glass. Second, ample of space inside for any sort of build. Okay, a few characteristics of the 95 Mega Pro. It fits a 420 millimeter radiator at the top, 360 at the bottom. As for the sides, the King 95 only allowed you to fit 2 fans there. But with the 95 Mega Pro, you can actually fit 3 fans at the side. And then, hidden connector motherboards, PTF series, Project Zero. The industry is moving in that direction where we're trying to go for more beautiful looking builds. To cater to all those demands, the King 95's motherboard tray has cutouts for hidden connector motherboards. Another interesting feature about the 95 Mega Pro is the side fan bracket. The side fan bracket is actually tilted to about a 30 degrees opening, which allows for airflow towards your GPU. So if you're running those big beefy GPUs, this casing ensures that all GPUs get sufficient air. Another interesting feature about the 95 Mega Pro is this fan bracket and this mesh cover. What you can actually do with this too is you can actually remove the tempered glass at the front, install the fan bracket and the mesh cover. So if you're chasing for high levels of airflow, the King 95 Mega Pro has got you covered. Okay, so now let's move on to another eye-catching casing from Montech, the HS01 Mini. This is the HS01 Mini. It comes with a leather handle, but it's actually quite heavy. The most interesting feature or the standout feature of the casing is basically all these leather materials you can actually find attached on the casing. Various parts of the casing have the leather materials attached to it. Okay. Specifications of the casing is that it's actually an METX casing. It fits a 360 millimeter radiator top. There are also mounting holes for 160 millimeter fans. The power supply of the casing, the power supply in this casing will be mounted at the front. You can actually see the power supply by removing the front mesh film. Another interesting feature of the casing is that the power supply's position is adjustable. There are 3 options where you can actually mount the power supply. These 3 options is totally up to your choice, depending on what you're actually mounting at the top. If you're mounting an AIO, a 360 millimeter AIO at the top, you will have to actually put it quite low. If you have an SFX power supply, you can place it at the second position. If you're going for a completely air-cooled build, you can place it at the top. Okay guys, over here we have the Montech XR. Okay, the Montech XR looks similar to your Montech Sky 2. Okay? But the key differences here is that you don't have the painting on the glass, okay? And the pricing. This is Montech's most affordable casing for the year that they're releasing. Okay? Just because it's cheap doesn't mean it doesn't have much specifications to it. Okay? You can actually fit a 360 millimeter radiator at the top. It comes with a wood grain finishing. There are multiple colors available. Okay? You've got black, you've got white, and you also have this uniquely special color, rose gold. So the Montech XR comes with 3 pre-installed fans. You've got two at the side and one at the rear. Okay guys, so this is the Montech HS01. Before everything, let me say it out here, that these are actually prototypes. The casing has been confirmed, but there will be minor tweaks done for the final product. So what's unique and interesting about this casing is that it comes in two colors. There's black and there's silver. When you move on to the inside of the casing, you actually notice that the casing actually employs a very sink-in design. It's sort of like Lego pieces where you need to slot things in and fill up the cavities there are inside. The power supply in this casing is mounted right at the front here. It's a dual chamber casing, but not really dual chamber. And in the back, if you actually notice the rear part of the casing, there are slots for two 120mm fans. So the GPU configuration in this casing is two ways. You can either choose if you want it to be in the horizontal placement, or you can even switch the back for vertical placements. However, if you opt for the vertical placement of the GPU, please take note, you need a riser cable. So what do you get when you match the Montech King 95 and the Sky 2? This is what you get. The Sky 3. The Sky 3 takes the best of both worlds. You've got the signature Montech curved glass panel. You've got amazing airflow, all thanks to the two 80mm fans located at the bottom. These two 80mm fans comes pre-installed along with three 140mm fans. The motherboard tray also has cutouts for hidden connector motherboards. The top fits a 420mm radiator. The bottom, if you know how to configure your setup, you can actually fit a 240mm radiator at the bottom too. And as with the Montech Sky 2, you can actually remove these panels. However, the only difference here is that on the Sky 2, the screws were at the back, but on this Sky 3, the screws are located inside. If you have the Sky 2 and you're planning to go to upgrade to the Sky 3, please take note that it actually is wider and taller than the Sky 2. Between the black and white variants, I actually admire the white one more because it looks really clean and it's the sort of cool white color that you get. It's not the normal off-white or warm white colors that most casing manufacturers use. It's really cool white, okay? And the glass just shines even more better in the white variant. So this is Montech's new AIOs. They've got the Hyperflow ARGB. They've got the Hyperflow Performance. The AIOs come in 240 and 360mm variants. There's black and white and also non-RGB.